Okay, let me do the intro. Here we go.
Okay.
Don't fuck up.
Oh, I'm so nervous now. John, no! Okay, here we go. Hey everyone, and welcome to the 17th episode of the Luke Rocks. I'm gonna start over.
Stop.
Man. Get it all out of your system, Luke.
Oh, I know I said something that no one heard, but I kind of said like podcast. And every time I listen to this episode, I'm gonna hear it and hate that I didn't correct that. So here we go. Hey everyone, and welcome to the 17th episode of the Luke Roxwold podcast. I'm your host, Luke Roxwold, and today I am here with John.
Hello.
Shayne.
What's up, everyone?
And Brent.
Hi.
And as always, you can check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube, so you have no reason not to listen other than the fact that you don't support us.
And that's not being a nice person. And,
That's right.
We like nice people, so.
Someone once said to me when I made a bad joke, they said, be a better person. So,
They said, Luke, you made a
I've said
bad
that to
joke.
so many people before.
so basically, if you don't listen to this podcast, be a
better person.
Be a
and
bad
start
joke.
doing it.
Support us. And honestly, there's really no excuse not to listen to a podcast because you can put it on as background in your car, at home, in the shower, if you do that kind of stuff. But
You can.
While you're
I like to
can.
electrocute myself with my Bluetooth speaker in the shower.
Exactly. So you can really listen to us anywhere you want.
Do you have
So
a
listen.
waterproof Bluetooth speaker in your bathroom?
No, that's
That's
just
too
making a
fancy,
joke.
Luke.
Oh!
No.
I do
I
have
use
a
two
waterproof
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth speaker though. I just don't use it that way.
No, I use two Bluetooth speakers when I take showers.
I need to
Two?
get some sort of
For
shower speaker.
maximum volume.
Wait, can you hook up your phone to
How
two
long are your
speakers?
showers?
Yes, my phone connects to two Bluetooth. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
The future is
Fancy
now.
living
We're
over
born
here.
in the right time, gentlemen.
That's kind of cool.
Can't travel the stars.
Yeah, no,
listen to
actually,
music
when
on
I
two
found out-
speakers.
When I was going through my Bluetooth settings, it said like dual Bluetooth. I went to Best Buy like in 2 seconds and bought another speaker just when I saw that.
That's pretty cool.
One of my best purchases I've ever made.
It's neat.
It seems like a good idea. I do want some sort of shower speaker or something. I feel like that'd be because like in the morning, you know. Actually, I just
Yeah.
bought a Actually, here's a question. Does anybody on this podcast drink coffee besides me?
No.
I drink it every now and then.
No. Coffee
Oh, I
is the
think we
one
talked
thing.
about
Yeah.
Coffee is
Because
dirty
John,
water.
I don't believe
John-
in coffee. Or
John
coffee.
drinks coffee with Jameson, but or
Mhm.
not Jameson. Oh yeah, you did drink it with Jameson. I was gonna
Likes
say
his coffee
Bailey's.
strong. What can he say?
Wake up and get a little sleepy.
I actually don't care what alcohol it is as long as it's in the coffee.
He actually doesn't even care about the coffee. He
sounds
just
like an
cares about the
AA
alcohol.
Oh, actually, I just had that. We're just gonna go everywhere, guys, because I kind of have like a squirrely brain right
Because-
now, so I'm jumping around.
Yeah.
You guys didn't go see Michael.
So
Oh, it wasn't the only
I don't
one?
know. I don't know. I don't know why
feel
John
it
didn't go.
altogether.
I
Kind
don't know why John
of
didn't go, but
not real proud of this. The Luke Roxwell podcast was supposed to
No,
bring people
you know what?
together.
I'm not proud of it either. But I'm kind of low key, kind of proud of it because it's my reason. It's the reason why I didn't go. So as we all know, I've been successfully moving forward in this with my female counterpart, and
Wow, what a
You
way to
know,
call your
You're
girlfriend.
such a so selective of every word
I don't
you
want
chose.
to. I don't want to say.
Right.
Anyways,
Yeah, we got
but
it.
you know,
Put
I
you
don't
on the
want to.
It's just funny.
Whatever. So I've spent a lot of money, on this relationship.
Investments.
And, when the day came, I didn't have gas in my car. And when I looked at my account, I didn't have money to put gas into my car to drive all the way to Hampton. So I was like, well,
Oh man,
next time.
you had no money. What?
No.
Shame.
Yeah. I was like, I could drive there, but I don't know if I would get back. So,
Just be like, Michael, can I just live here now?
yeah.
I'm stuck.
The reward for the risk wasn't there for me. So.
You would have got to see Michael and John.
I
John, why
know.
didn't you?
It
What's your
would've been
excuse,
great.
John? What's your excuse?
My mom got a new puppy, and I wanted to play with it.
That's pretty important.
That's very valid.
The
That is
puppy-
That's more valid than
I can
mine.
send pictures.
The
and
puppy,
It's goddamn cute.
What kind of
That
dog
is more valid than
but
mine.
the puppy's
The
gonna be
poodle.
alive. The puppy's gonna be alive after the party.
but it won't
But
be
the
as
puppy
tiny
will
won't be a
die
puppy
before
forever.
John.
You know what's gonna be dead?
That's sad. Everyone.
The party.
Not Michael.
Not Michael.
Yeah, but we
Unless
can
he's off
still
the podcast,
go
then-
hang out with Michael whenever we choose to, which we still should do sometime.
Well, you can't because you don't have gas.
I was really.
That's
true.
right, and I don't have
True.
gas now either.
And your
I'll
mom
get
still has
gas
a puppy.
tomorrow when I get paid.
Okay.
So the thing is, I'm not in Virginia,
Mhm.
and so you guys have to represent the podcast.
We are.
I don't have to do shit.
We just choose to do it separately.
You're like,
I rep
we're
this
like in the
book.
movies where they're like, hey, let's spread out so we can search for the monster in different rooms. That's what you guys are doing.
I talk about
Spreading
this
out.
podcast so much.
Do you really?
Yeah, to people all the time. I'm like, yeah. I'm on 2 podcasts. Like, oh, what? I said, oh, the Luke Roxwell podcast where we blah, 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 blah. And then, I tell people all the time about this podcast, so
Oh.
I do my job.
Yeah, I use it as an excuse to get out of doing things with other people.
What, the podcast?
Yeah, like so some people
You
are like,
tell
hey,
people.
John, you want to hang out tonight? You want to go to
I got a
here?
podcast.
No, I got to do this podcast.
Sorry, I'm low key famous.
That's great. I love that. We've come up with an opportunity for you
I
to
got a
blow people
podcast.
off. It's good. It's good.
I've told my
But-
wife she doesn't listen, and my mom found it, so I don't know if she still listens.
no.
Oh, your mom's totally listening to this.
Hi, Brent's
Hey,
mom.
Brent's mom.
Hi, Mom. When I was a kid, when we lived in Germany, my mom, she would record some stuff home, and she got to the point where she kept saying, like, say hi, Grandma. So I'd say hi, Grandma. And it got to the point where whenever the camera would come out and I'd see it, I would just say, hi, Grandma. It didn't matter what the video was for, or like,
Conditioned you.
I was
There was-
Pavlov dogged.
I've seen someone, like my sister, when my mom would pick up the phone and she'd always go, hello? Hi. Because she'd be responding to the person on the other end of the phone. And so that's the way my sister would greet the phone. She'd go, hello? Hi. I think I've seen people do that before, though, in the past, where they would take a recording of their family and then, like, send the tape to people, like people from other, like, when they're deployed.
Mhm.
I guess that's what you guys were doing. I'm trying to follow.
Well, no, we're recording a video. Just of
Home
us
videos, man.
existing. It's so that my grandparents could see a child that they couldn't hang out with.
Because you're in Germany.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's the same thing.
Sure.
It's reversed.
So none of
Did
you
you
drink.
just say audio?
I mean, you could do audio, but I was thinking like a
It was an old school vlog. There you go.
Yeah, that's true. So coffee. I just bought a Keurig, so I can just punch coffee
So you can
in
blow
the
more
morning.
money.
Cool.
Well, it saves me
Excellent.
money because then I don't go to Starbucks or anything, which I don't really do that very often.
That's
All right,
true.
I have a
One step
question.
down.
I have a question about coffee because
Okay.
honestly, I don't believe in it.
Have you
Well, I
ever
believe
had
that it
coffee?
exists.
I've
had a
coffee
sip-
exists. I'm sorry. Like,
Okay, I know it exists as a physical form. I understand
I'm
that.
sorry, Shane.
Very aware. I see it all the time. But I just don't understand its
Caffeine.
Yeah, but what I don't drink. I haven't drank caffeine in maybe 6 years at this point, and I don't really see the purpose why people rely on it so much.
it wakes you up, and then when you get used to it, you get placeboed.
But
So
why
it
don't
still
you
wakes
just wake
Yeah.
up?
I don't
There
know
are
what
other
kind of
things to do to
magic
wake
you
up.
Why
live
don't you
off,
just wake up?
But sometimes
I mean,
it's
I've
kind of
never had an
hard
issue-
to be awake.
I mean,
I don't know how you're magical. Just don't have that problem. But
It's hard enough to be
Yeah, well,
alive, let
that-
alone
well-
be awake.
I don't
do.
even drink
I started
coffee,
doing.
and I have problems.
I started
with that.
doing morning like meditation, and that gets me up, and then like I stretch and stuff.
Hold up. I want
That
to
sounds
talk about this.
awful.
I want to talk about this.
Sometimes it is. not
So
gonna lie.
morning meditation. Walk me through this scenario. So you roll out of bed.
So okay, no, I don't roll out of bed. So what I do is I wake up.
Okay.
See,
and as
he's
soon as
already
I
had a way
wake
better
up-
start.
As soon as I wake up,
You're way
I go
ahead
to-
of
I had-
everybody when you say you woke up. My first thing is
All
like
right, let me
snooze
change that. When I open my eyes, I go to YouTube and I pull up, whatever video I'm feeling that day.
Zen
And-
Remix
well-
'89.
Yep, sometimes.
Sandstorm.
Sometimes I go to the bathroom first if I really gotta go. But I'll just listen to it, and then I'll meditate and do all this deep breathing. And then when you breathe, it like gets your blood pumping, which wakes you up. And then I'm up, and then I'm like, all right, I got energy, I can do things. I never had a sip of caffeine.
How long is the meditation?
10 minutes. You can do longer, but really I need 10 minutes.
I mean, I'm trying to get
but
like
I wake up at like the least amount of time I need to go to work.
Same.
I think
Well, see,
I feel like
10 minutes is like I gotta wake up earlier.
Yeah, I used to do that too, but now I set it so I wake up at the same time.
I actually don't drink caffeine in the morning. I just eventually am awake.
Well, I know
Sorry.
that
I'm just eventually.
I know. I'm sure we all do this, where before you go to bed and you're setting your alarm, you kind of start thinking like, well, I stayed up a little later.
Yeah.
Maybe I should set the clock back a little bit. And it's like, but then do I want a long shower, or do I want a short shower?
I don't go that far.
Really?
Mm.
I'm
I just
calculating
think-
like, oh, if I just roll out really quick and then skip breakfast, I can sleep for 30 more minutes.
The only thing I think of is how much time do I feel like I need to sleep to be able to function the next morning. And that's it.
You
Every
don't
time I go to
bargain?
bed, every time
I
I go to bed.
I'll bargain, but I have to do at least 5 hours or
Oh yeah, I definitely need
Yeah,
at least
myself.
5.
yeah.
Every
5 is
night
my
I'm
bare
like,
minimum.
will I fall asleep today? Like that's will I fall asleep in a way that doesn't suck ass? Because some nights it's like bam immediately. A lot of nights now I've learned
It's a
how
struggle.
to. I sleep on my side. I sleep in a super dark room with no lights. Like it's a lot easier now. But some nights it's like 2 hours later I'm still awake. It's
Now,
like, all right.
that's-
You know what? You know
a
what
good
helps? You know what helps with that?
Meditation, coffee.
Nighttime meditation, which is what I also do.
Or I've gotten used to it to the point where it
Oh,
doesn't
not
really
cool.
matter anymore. I do take
Sleep
metabolism.
doesn't matter. Now
Metabolism.
so
Melatonin.
sleeping on your stomach,
Metabolism.
sleeping on your side, or sleeping on your back.
I sleep
Your
on my
side.
side every day because it stops
Ugh.
me
It's the
best
from,
way.
wiggling my feet.
John, what about you?
I can only
John?
fall asleep if I'm on my back.
That's awful.
I used to sleep
I'll-
on my back.
I can
Like
fall
I'll
asleep
like
anyway.
start laying on my side, and then I'll have to roll onto my back because I just can't do it.
Not on your. You never tried sleeping on your stomach?
Oh no way, dude! That's so uncomfortable.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna die that way, Luke.
I love. No, here's the
Haven't you-
thing. Here's actually
Haven't you heard
of
that's
infant
something.
dying
That's something
from
I can get.
sleeping on their
That's
stomachs?
like so.
Where's
the
my
way,
face? I'm just my face down into the pillow. I'm dying.
The way you
Mhm.
sleep.
Suffocating.
The way you sleep, if you're a child, the way you sleep
SIDS.
is like always changing. People are always like, "Oh, you should sleep this way." Oh no, you shouldn't sleep this way. You should sleep this way.
So which way
And
should
like-
we sleep?
Yeah, it's like a diet where they're like,
You should sleep the most
should-
optimal way for you.
but you'll
On my
die
back.
if it's on your stomach. Apparently,
Yeah, because that's
I
not optimal.
I sleep. What?
I don't know what's happening.
Optimal.
I'm just bashing Luke's sleeping habits.
That's fair.
Whatever. I like sleeping on my stomach because then I fall asleep. Oh.
It's like
Okay,
crazy
Luke.
person.
He's so hype about that. I can fall asleep in any position. So
Standing on your head.
Well, la dee da.
yeah, but I'm like, well, kind of like John. I will have to do like 50 different positions before I choose one to fall asleep in.
Oh, you do like the you know when dogs start fake digging when they go to sleep and they'll dig
Yeah.
and then they'll like spin around and then they'll dig and they'll
Yeah,
spin
kind
around.
of.
It's like the
A little
human
less-
version of that.
Yeah, a little less energized, but yeah. Like I'll be in one position and then I'm like, all right, this is getting uncomfortable. Then I'll flip to the completely different side, and then I'm like, all right, that's not working. And then
I'll
get to some
sometimes I'll
weird
do
position.
a full on barrel roll where I'll literally kind of
Mhm.
So you press ZR twice?
yes. I'll flip. I like flip and just and completely because it's like me trying to get the blanket right. Oh, I hate
Trying to
it.
Ooh,
reflect
that's
the
a
lasers.
big.
Oh.
That's a big part of it.
Do you
That
guys
is a big
do you
part
guys
of
sleep with the covers over your feet or your feet
Yes.
sticking out from underneath
Well,
the covers like cartoon
yes.
character?
it? It's either covered up or 1 foot out.
I like the cold. I don't like being warm.
Oh no. tuck the cover under the mattress.
That sounds
You keep
fucking
your
terrible.
feet under the cover because you don't know what's gonna grab your feet and drag you
Thank
under the
you.
bed.
Amen, John. That's right.
Nothing is gonna happen. This is real life,
Yes.
not a fucking
You
You
don't
horror
were
know
movie.
going to
that.
die.
I do
You
know
were going
that.
to get dragged under your bed.
You know what's gonna happen if you're under your covers and someone breaks in? They're gonna stab you through the covers. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, I sleep. with
Or
my
no,
knife
they're
under
not,
my
Brent,
pillows.
because if
Oh,
you
but-
cover,
wait,
if
wait,
you
wait,
cover
wait,
your
wait.
head,
No,
wait,
no.
no, Luke, I gotta say this: if you cover your head, they will not see you.
They will go,
That
look
is
at this
how it
giant
works.
lump in the fucking
Oh, I
bedroom
don't
where
believe that,
people
Shayne.
sleep.
That is how it
it's
works.
funny because because it's like if you have if you're covered with the sheet. What are you saying, Brent? Like
It's
if you don't
all
have
a
a
mental
blanket on
game.
you, they'll
Like,
just
he's
leave.
saying, like, if you cover your body, the monsters can't get you.
It's a
like,
joke.
That's
It's
not
like,
gonna
yeah,
help.
the kid. It's like
No, the
it's a child
monster's
thing.
gonna grab your foot. I'd much rather them grab your foot through the blanket than
Monsters
grab
aren't
bare
real.
skin.
Talk about real situations.
Hell, yeah, they are.
Well, I don't know. Have you
Sometimes.
seen a monster, Brent?
What?
Have you seen a monster?
Wow.
Heck yeah.
Then how is that? If you haven't seen one, how
No.
can you prove if it's real or not?
Have you seen the movie Little Monsters
I hate
No.
this conversation.
with Ben Savage and the monsters under his bed, and then he
It's
gets
not real.
pulled into their world?
It's not real. Don't
It
worry
is
about
real. You don't know anything, Brent.
I know
God.
everything.
And then there was the cartoon show All Real Monsters. That was pretty real. So
It's a cartoon.
And then
Is
there
it a
was that TV
cartoon?
show Dinosaurs.
Well, that would have actually happened.
Have you
oh,
guys?
so dinosaurs are real, but
Sentience.
monsters aren't?
have you guys
Dinosaurs
ever,
are fossils.
have you guys ever used an electric blanket before?
No, my wife does.
What?
It
Like
plugs
a
in.
heated blanket?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
water and you heat it.
No.
No, it's not.
just,
It's
uh,
not water.
Well,
Well,
there's water.
I'm
ones.
sure there's different ones. So here's the thing about electric blankets. If you don't know, it's got like wires going through it. So basically, if you're not careful, you'll electrocute yourself and die. But
Oh, fun.
I'm kidding. I don't really. I think they're pretty safe.
That's why you put them
haven't.
on your
I-
babies.
Wow.
Oh my god. So I have one, and I haven't died yet, but they're like
Oh, fiddlesticks.
they're amazing because like you just switch them on, and it's kind of like when you pull a blanket out of the dryer, like that kind of feeling. But
It's awful.
it just you
I don't like heat.
don't like heat at all.
No.
You'd change your mind if you were like freezing to
I-
death.
Nope. I
Yep.
don't care.
Ooh.
Yep.
Sweet release.
Do you take cold showers?
No,
Yeah. See.
but that's
Ooh.
different. I want to be
Is it different?
clean. Cold is not clean.
You actually feel better if you take a cold shower, but it's hard to take cold showers because they suck.
I could do it. That's fine. I like the cold.
Nah.
Hot showers.
awesome.
You guys? Does everybody here melt their face off when they take a shower?
Yep. All the way.
No, I try to get as close to room temperature as possible.
Well, yeah. Not like boiling, but
I mean,
I
I
like
keep
to
my
be
house really frigid. Like Lauren's always wearing like a hoodie. Like it's, and because she doesn't understand Fahrenheit, she doesn't know how to change it.
wait.
She's stuck.
Isn't Ireland? Isn't it like a cold place?
Yeah,
It's not that cold though.
it's not as cold as Ohio though. So
It's probably not.
Okay,
Is it as cold
gotcha.
as Virginia? It's not even as cold as Virginia.
Virginia's not cold, Luke.
it's colder than Virginia in their winters.
Is it really?
I would say. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Well, it's close, so it's not like that much colder than.
It's not
than
that
Virginia.
like it snows and it's good temperature. It's not like a summery sort of, but it's not insane. Right there.
Yeah, it's not
It
bad,
just
but
rains more than anything.
it's so funny because she can't read Fahrenheit and stuff, so
she
she's
can
like,
read it now.
I
That's
know,
a joke.
I'm-
'cause she-
I know.
she's
But it's
so
funny.
distracted.
It'd be so funny though because she's like she can't. She doesn't even know what it's set to, so she can't like adjust it. She doesn't know if it's hot or cold. She's freaking out. Oh no!
I mean, it happens to me when I'm over there.
I'm gonna melt.
Yep. It's 12 Celsius. The sure
I
is
I have
number.
no idea what I'm doing.
I do have to
It's
think
hot or
about it.
cold.
I have to think about it when I'm over there because it's like 30 degrees. That's hot, right? And I have to
Yeah.
like think through it.
It's about
I love how Luke said when he's over there, like he goes there all the time.
Oh, okay. When I'm thinking about over there.
When I'm in Ireland, you know.
When people say stuff like, well, I no, because I'm friends with Lauren on Facebook and she's with Brent in the States and she's like, it's 30 degrees, it's so hot, and I have to think about like what?
hmm
And it's
I'm
like,
gonna
oh,
build. I need to build an app for Alexa because it can do Celsius and Fahrenheit, but doesn't do them at the same time. 'Cause that's useful. So I need to build it so I can make it say both. and solve both of our problems when we won't ask it.
Do you want me to try and find a friend at
that.
Amazon to tell him that? Be like, hey,
No,
this
wow.
is broken.
Or Lauren could just learn Fahrenheit already.
Or Matrix is
Or-
way better.
I like.
Or
the
you
double
could learn
Matrix, though.
Celsius already, Brent.
Or it's too late. I'm old.
It's too late.
I can't learn it now. My brain is no longer a sponge. Doesn't
Sorry,
work.
I don't have the capacity.
I'm gonna teach my children both so that they don't have to suffer this fate.
Which Alexa do you have?
The fucking shitty one. I don't know.
Is it the tall one?
Wait, there's
No,
more
it's
than
the-
one Alexa?
There's the tinier one with the shittier speaker.
Okay.
The Echo Dot.
Yeah.
I always want to call it. I know it's the Echo, but I always want to call it Alexa because that's what it's called. But then I set it off.
You can ask it to tell
I
you.
just realized. I just realized what I've been doing. Like anyone who's listening to this
set it off.
podcast who has an Echo, sorry, because it always goes bloop. Like,
Echo, buy everything on Amazon. Echo, Amazon
Yeah.
Alexa, buy 100 huge
Is it
tubs
that
of blue.
sensitive?
what?
Is it that sensitive?
Yeah,
Buy
it's
100
it's a speaker. So
Alexa, buy a PlayStation 3.
Alexa, buy 100 gallon of lube. It's on sale.
you can tell it's playing. You can tell it's playing
By
music
the
too.
gallon.
No, the joke.
Alexa, play Tom Petty. Rip.
Alexa, play Coldplay.
Wow, Luke, really?
Alexa, play
He just died,
Blink
Luke.
182. No, but when they have those big summer sales or whatever on Amazon, a lot of times the 100-gallon thing of lube is on sale, and it always has funny like comments, like it's a life changer.
It's a
It's the only reason I
gallon.
know about it. It's like
It's a
100
gallon?
gallons. It's 100 gallons.
100 gallons.
I think so.
No.
All right, let me find this.
That's a lot of
100?
lube.
100 gallons? What are you swimming in it? How
Yeah,
much does a
pretty much.
bathtub hold? A bathtub doesn't even hold
Not
100.
100.
Not 100 gallons, Luke.
A bathtub holds
Like
like
100
Renewable,
gallons.
what, 20?
renewable lubricants, biofood grade, ISO 100 gear oil, 55-gallon drum. That's not it.
50.
What?
I started reading it
55?
before.
But 55 is a lot too.
Why do you need that much lube?
Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Cash.
It's just like
Hold on.
An honest question.
if you're asking that question, you don't need to know.
It's an
All right,
honest question.
Hold on. Passion Lube's natural water-based lubricant, 55-gallon drum. $1,468. It's on sale from
Are there
$2,500.
reviews?
Yeah, there are reviews.
$1,000?
Can you read some of them or read one of
1,468.
them?
Is it
Besides-
5 stars?
It's 4
Wait.
stars.
That's pretty
Can
good.
you read
man.
one of the reviews? Because I want to know why people buy this much lube.
All right, hold on.
Shane?
All right.
Oh no.
I'm just, it's curious because I just,
Don't
like,
click that
why?
link.
Hold on. Top question. Can I bathe in this?
Why?
Oh man.
3 stars. Try this at home.
Try this at home.
Almost too effective. Backyard Carnival.
Oh, oh.
I just like that's on sale. Like, wait, only
Yeah,
one in
'cause they're
stock.
trying to get rid of it.
Only one left in stock.
Oh,
And
man.
The scale is 55 gallons, and then 4 fluid ounces, and then 2 fluid ounces. Like
Oh,
that's
those
a huge.
Those
Yeah.
extra few
It's
ounces.
either,
How-
here you go,
what are
or
the-
here's some bulk.
What are the metrics of that box? How big is it?
Does it tell you that?
It doesn't?
Hold on. About the product, the ultimate lube keg.
Oh
Ultimate
god, that thing's like a
keg.
like a barrel. This looks like a keg actually. Hold
I'm
on,
done.
it does. Oh yeah, this
I don't
this
see
thing is
where you
about the
see
size. This is about the size of one of those like bombs that they always have in games.
Set up an
Those little-
Amazon giveaway. Why the?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Wait, so I know we're talking about lube, but I just saw the pictures of John's like puppy. I think it's really cute.
Oh, I didn't see it. Hold on.
Speaking of lube, John, your puppy's really cute.
Oh, did you send it on Facebook? Hold on.
Yeah, it's in the Facebook.
What
group
kind of
chat.
dog is it?
It's a poodle.
It's a poodle.
Cute dog. All that matters.
Poodle. I'm gonna look at
Oh,
this. Except for that one picture of it on its back looks kind of like a werewolf.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, it is.
that's awesome.
You adorable little bark.
I love that look dogs make when they look like they're mad, but they're just playing.
Yeah.
You can see the whites of their eyes. They're just like, I'm gonna bite you. But let's have fun.
Oh yeah, when their eyes pin back.
Yeah.
We're trying to get our dog to stop barking whenever the door opens.
Good luck.
Yeah, they let that one
It's
go.
like ingrained in it. Like we can't figure it out.
It's a natural response to protect.
But it's a
My
golden
favorite
retriever,
is
so it's like
when-
really loud, and we can't make it.
My favorite is when they learn that the doorbell means a person, and so when it happens in TV, it's like, fuck's sake, it's not real.
Oh, my dog stopped doing that a long time ago. TV.
Well,
Oh,
Good
yeah. Well,
job.
ours is trained to
Dog.
bark when the door opens, like when it hears the door opening. And so, I was editing a video, and in the video, a door opened, and all of a sudden, the dog freaked out.
he's like, oh god, friends.
She's like looking at the door, and there's just nothing there. It's
I
just-
love friends.
Everyone in the room's like, "Shut! It's fine."
It's never fine. Everything is really intense for dogs.
It really is actually.
It's either really chill nap time, sleep time, or oh god, everything is happening. How do I make this keep going?
How did we get talking about? We're talking about echoes,
Yep.
and you have one, Brent. John, do you have one? You have one,
Yep.
don't you?
I had like one in every room in my last apartment.
Oh man. Okay. Well, should I buy them?
Wow.
Are they worth
My
it?
goodness. Can you share
They-
one?
They're
Maybe.
worth it as cordless light switches.
How much is one one? How much does one cost? The cheap one.
It's like 60.
Yeah, it's yeah,
$60
it's like
$60 light switch.
Well, you set it up with the smart stuff, and like it's awesome.
That stuff is kind of scary. The whole Internet of Things that they have going on. It's like going to take over. You know, everything in your house is
it's
going to be
fine.
wired into things and be alive.
the way I
Like-
use
Everything
my,
in your house-
Like you'd
already
actually,
is
so
wired.
like the house blinds, you got like open the blinds and the blinds go up, but then you get caught up and it starts hanging you and you just get killed. That's what I think is going to
hanged
happen.
by your blinds, that probably
you deserve
shouldn't
to be
happen.
hanged by your blinds.
I'm just saying,
I don't know
like
what to tell you.
it'd be like Final Destination every day, where things are just trapping you because everything's alive and everything's
Yep.
hooked up to the internet. It somehow locks into 4chan and then
Yeah,
everything
but
goes
then
nuts.
like Digimon might be real, and that'd be like fucking sweet.
Oh yeah.
Digimon is real.
It's time
So
to
are
get
monsters.
digital, guys. It's time to. I need to watch that movie.
I have 5 Digimon like action figures. and
Is
I'm proud of it.
Digimon better than Pokemon?
Yes.
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 They fucking talked.
I just had that
Like-
debate with someone the other day.
I've never seen
talked.
anything for Digimon ever.
Oh my god. Well,
Luke-
did
Never.
you
Well,
know
you
that
need to watch the first
Digimon
two
is
seasons.
digital
You know what?
monsters?
This
And
is
then
my
nothing
final
else
episode
happened.
on the podcast. It's been a fun run. But,
I mean, I didn't say Digimon sucked. I said I've never seen it.
There
I
was
guess
2
it's-
I know.
seasons.
That's
of-
why I cannot respect you anymore.
There was 2 seasons of Digimon. There was a movie, and then nothing
There was
else.
4 seasons
Nope.
of Digimon
There's 2
that
seasons.
mattered.
Nope. There's 2 seasons of Digimon.
No.
Nope.
There was 4 seasons.
There was 2
Digimon.
Season
seasons
3
that
was
they
pretty
thought
good.
they made, and they were shit,
season 4.
and it was garbage.
Well,
Tamers.
which 2 are you talking about?
The first 2. The only 2.
Oh, no, we're on different pages.
Okay, Shane, which ones are the which seasons
What?
are the real
I think
seasons?
we
Season
should-
three.
it off with
Season
Davis.
3 is the best.
Yeah.
Which
What?
one?
Wait, is that the card one? Is that Tamers
Yes.
or is that with Davis?
Yes, Tamers. That's Tamers.
Okay.
Oh,
Tamers
I
is
don't know what you're
Cards?
talking about.
Tamers is no. Tamers is the best one because it's when they got more serious. It had a darker tone. And it wasn't as kiddie,
Satan was in the first season. Like,
and he was a joke.
Satan
that's
was
pretty
in the first
like
season.
it was pretty lighthearted, but that's pretty dark.
People died in season 3.
People died in the first one. He was destroying
People had
Tokyo.
emotional. They had mental issues. in
What
season
is the
3.
what's
Who
the
gives a
story?
shit?
Most people listening to the podcast will probably know this, but what's the story? Isn't it just
They're
Pokemon?
digital
but they're-
monsters. in the internet.
Pokemon, but with binary.
No, they talk.
No,
They
they're
had
not the
motions
same,
and shit.
Luke.
Depends on what season you're talking about, Luke.
Yes,
Came
it
out
also
like
depends
around the
on what
same
season.
time.
Pokemon became
when I was a
Digimon with
kid.
their Mega
when
Evolutions.
I was a kid, all I saw was Pokemon, and then I saw
yes.
Digimon and thought, oh, one's a
They're
ripoff.
not the same.
Which one's the ripoff?
No.
Digimon
There's no
actually came
ripoff.
out
They're not-
first,
they're
but
not
they
even
were developed at
similar.
the same time, so they're not ripped off of each other. They
Yeah.
were. The development of the initial media and games was around the same time, so there was no way that they could have ripped each other.
If anything, Pokemon stole from Digimon because they were called Pocket Monsters at first. So.
Well, and they also stole Mega
It's
Evolutions.
true.
Pokemon
that's
can
true. They
kind
did.
of evolve sometimes. Like that's fucking Digimon. That
And then
one's
they like
actually.
revert, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's
In
not
my
That's total
building, in my building, the company that made Pokemon Go, like they work in the same building. They have an office there,
Niantic or whatever.
and yeah, something.
Man,
And
Can
on
you tell them to make battling happen? So, I
So-
can come back?
I have to walk by their floor to get to one of the elevators. And
can you
they,
tell them how their servers do better?
Stop! So when I walk off the elevator, you're ruining the story. When I walk off the elevator, their office is right there, and they have just this giant Snorlax stuffed animal that's just sitting there. at their
Oh, can
front
you
desk.
steal it?
Steal it.
No, don't steal it because this is a public
I'm
forum.
getting tomorrow. I'm getting a giant.
Now
it's not giant.
if that thing disappears, I'm gonna get in trouble now, because everyone's gonna be
No,
like, "Oh,
you
Luke
Luke didn't steal the Snorlax
No.
and disappeared.
I'm stealing it, guys. I'm stealing it. But
I don't
getting
condone
a-
his actions because I don't want to be a part of this.
That's right. Come get me. Come get me."
GameStop has started selling like good size like Gen 1 and Gen 2 like plushies, and they have a Cyndaquil. That's my favorite Pokemon, and I'm
Cyndaquil's
buying
pretty
it
dope.
tomorrow.
Nice.
And I'm
Hold
so
up,
hyped.
hold up.
Cyndaquil's
Cyndaquil.
dope.
Let me see it.
God damn it,
Cyndaquil's
Luke.
the
How do you know?
best.
Come on, man.
Cyndaquil. I might know what this
Oh,
one
come
is.
on.
Come on, man.
You're
See,
getting
Wait,
dangerously
no,
close to not being my friend right now.
no. I don't feel bad about not knowing this one.
He's Gen 2. That's the best
Gen
Gen.
2 that's a fire starter. Gen 2.
Which
You
is the
should know
one
that.
151st Pokemon? Is this one of them?
Season 2.
No.
He's
Luke.
100.
Then I don't-
Gen 2.
Then I don't feel bad.
56.
I don't
You
feel
should feel
bad,
bad.
then. No, I don't, because I knew the original ones.
54.
This is a new one.
Oh,
It's not a new. It's not a new.
It's after. So when they first made Pokemon, there was 151,
Yeah.
and it was
No,
like
there's
gotta catch.
150.
Mew was
Okay, and
always
then
in
and
it.
then Mew came up,
Well,
right?
yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
Yes.
151, and then they said, gotta catch them all. And then all of a sudden they were like, okay, you got them all. Now here's a bunch of other ones. And like, now it's
now
crazy.
there's 600.
Now- yeah.
I know the first
No, there's like
151.
700.
Well, now
I
it's
know the.
700, yeah, the
Hold
Sun
up,
and Moon.
hold
And
up.
they just released the
This
new
we're
one,
talking.
too.
This is really
Sun
important
and
to me.
Moon XL.
So-
That's exactly the same.
So I know the first ones. This is not one of the first ones, so I don't know it.
No, it's not. But it's
Yes,
my
it is.
favorite one, so you
Shane,
should know
it's
it.
not one
It's
of the
the best
150.
game.
But it's
Luke.
my favorite, Luke.
Oh,
so
actually,
know
I
it.
can get you guys with this one. I've never played any of the games ever.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Luke.
fine.
That's not fine.
Did you say
They're-
I'm
eh,
gonna
That's
kill
worse
you?
than not seeing the show.
They're the same game over and over. It's boring now.
That means you're
like-
what? All right.
It wasn't boring back then, Brent.
That's true.
And it's
no,
still
you're right.
not boring
Red,
today.
Red,
Did you guys
blue,
play the
yellow.
card? Did you guys play the card games?
Fucking hell yeah, I did.
No,
That shit
I
was
can never
awesome.
Get into that.
I even played the Game Boy Color card game.
Yeah, me too.
No.
That shit was dope.
When I was a
wasn't that
kid,
hardcore.
I got
didn't
into
really.
Yu-Gi-Oh because of that game.
When I was a kid,
Hey,
I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
didn't really know what was kind of involved with just being social. So, for example, if there were kids playing
You're like,
Pokemon,
I know, I want to play Pokemon.
so if there were so let's say, for example, you're sitting in the library by yourself waiting for your mom to get something, and so you're going to be sitting around.
Well, that
the
never
library
happened.
So you're sitting there, right? This is like a totally hypothetical.
That
This
never
never happened to me ever. So let's pretend like Luke's sitting in the library and his mom is getting something.
Little
So-
baby Luke.
So basically,
Aw.
this little young Luke is sitting there for 30 minutes, and there's some kids.
Did you have
over-
chubby cheeks?
There's some. Shane!
I need to visualize, Luke.
No, actually, I didn't.
Did you
Not
troll
really.
your head a lot when you were young?
You can tell I'm throwing my head back because of how quiet I get on this microphone. It's just.
That's true. It's very evident.
So basically, in real life, I was sitting in the library waiting for my mom, and there's some kids in like over a couple feet away from me playing Pokemon. Okay,
Wait, I thought this was hypothetical.
not anymore. I gave up. That's not funny. So I'm sitting there, and these kids are playing Pokemon. I almost said Pokemon Go, but nope, Pokemon. And I was just kind
time.
of sitting there, just chilling. And then the kids were like, "Hey, that kid's sitting by himself. Let's go invite him to go do something." So one of the kids kind of stood up and awkwardly kind of walked over to me and was like, "Hi, do you want to play Pokemon with us?" And like, because I was such a dumb kid, I was like, "No, I don't like Pokemon."
Ooh.
Savage.
I know.
They probably still talk about it to this day.
I know. And then he just like turned around and walked away. And it's like my little kid brain had no idea that was like, oh, they're trying to like invite me over to
Your
hang out.
friend?
Trying to be
And I was
friends.
like, no, I don't like Pokemon.
Remember the
That's
asshole
why,
from
and
the
that is
library?
why, ladies and gents, why Luke was sitting in a library waiting for his mom and not hanging out with people.
I know. Who knows?
Because he
Actually,
didn't like Pokemon.
I think about like the reason one of my best friends, the reason I know him is because we ran into each other like in a crowd, and he had like a toy dinosaur, and him and I both love Jurassic Park. That little interaction, still one of my best friends. Those
Now he's
kids,
dead.
That's pretty cool.
those kids in the library, they maybe they
They
they could have been
closest
my.
friends.
You never know.
They could have made Pokemon Go, Luke.
Basically, though, after the first gen, I played the second gen. It was okay, and then the third gen, I was like, "This is the second same," so I never played it again.
Yeah, all the games follow the same format. Yeah.
I'm just like, it's not different enough.
But
to
I
really care.
like competitive battling. That's why I kind of like.
That's
playing.
fine. That's fine. I can't get through the story anymore because I'm just like, this is so fucking. So usually when I did play it, I would just cheat and get to the end so I could competitively battle. It's just like I just can't be bothered with.
Million rare candies.
Yeah, no, I can understand because if that's kind of what you want to do, the grind during the story is.
It's the same story. It's like not even exciting.
So John,
It's like,
you played the card game, and you played the video game, and you played the video game card game.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Which one's the best?
Yes. The card game, the digital one, for me.
Like I want to say the digital card game for Game Boy Color, but I really like Gen 2. That's a special place in my heart.
Digimon Johto.
I do remember buying Red and Blue with the allowance I had earned, and I thought that was amazing. And I played it on my Game Boy, that I still have. That's still working.
Shane, which is the best Pokemon game?
The best. Hey, just put me on the spot there.
Ooh.
Black. Pokemon Black.
Honestly, I think people sleep on the Pokemon Stadium games. I think those are pretty legit for the
Oh,
Those,
What
are,
are
those are pretty
games
good.
in
Those are
those?
good, yeah.
Those are probably my favorite. But if it had to go like with a handheld game,
Main series.
yeah, I probably like Pokemon Yellow. I had the exclusive like yellow Game Boy Color
Oh, nice.
that my mom sold for $10 at a yard sale when I was in New York. I know.
It's fucked up.
I'm still bitter.
Should have taken it with you.
You should get the child version. Of
I
the
should have.
source.
I should have.
There,
Thankfully, she didn't sell any of the games. So I still have all my games.
here's the funny part is like I realized that I asked that question, like, hey, what's your favorite one? You're like the yellow, Pokemon Yellow, and to me it's just like, okay, all right.
You're just like, yep.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I
know the
like
color.
Pokemon Yellow. Well, this won't make any difference to you, but I like Pokemon Yellow because it follows the story of the show.
Yep.
Like exactly. That's what.
Like
That was
the
cool,
cartoon one.
Yeah.
How many seasons did that show even go for?
It's
All
still
of
running.
them. Yeah, it's still going.
It's still running.
But it's not Ash anymore, is it?
It
It's
is
still
Ash.
Ash.
He's still 10
Oh
years
my
old.
God.
He's still
Are
10.
you
He's still
serious?
fucking
Is this
10.
like
He's
catching
35
up?
years old.
Is this
He's more
catching up to
immature
like
than
The
ever, too.
Simpsons? Because this has like been
It
going
just
on for a
keeps
long
following the
time.
games, man. They just keep adding shit. Like
Yeah. It's just honestly, it's not even for the show. It's just
It's
to
just so they can
accompany
make
the
money.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to
Is
accompany
it
the
playing
games at this
here?
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
It's
Cartoon
You kidding
Network?
me? How much money
Yes.
it makes?
35
like-
year old
Yeah,
Ash
Luke,
is running
and people
around with
watch
a
it
The
bunch of
voice
kids.
actor for Pikachu probably makes so much money.
Bank.
Just say fucking
Saying one word.
Pika!
One word.
Couldn't they just record her lines once and then fire her?
No, you gotta-
My
you need
favorite,
inflections and
my favorite
emotion.
meme for Pokemon is in the Pokemon games. It's like Pikachu, Pika Pika. Everyone else garbled computer noises.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Everyone
the dial-up
has
sound.
some random cry, and then Pikachu like speaks like his name.
Yep,
I can't believe that show is still going.
I fucking can.
It's so old. I just remember watching it so long ago, and it's like it's still the story that I
Ash
watched.
still fucking sucks. It gets petty fucking badges.
Yeah, he's the worst.
I always thought
understand
Ash
how-
was a loser. He was so
He's a
weird.
fucking
loser.
loser. Gary's
He's
the
got,
one
he's
that's
got,
like,
he's got a really annoying voice.
like
You know
as
how
a
many
kid,
girls-
everyone hated Gary, but as we grow up, it's like, well, Gary's getting shit done. Like, fuck Ash.
You know how many
Like-
girls that Ash has had the opportunity to like date in that show that have actually hit on him in the show? He's like, no, we're in the friend zone.
Has he
I
been
only care
single?
about Pokemon.
Has he been single for the whole show, the whole
Yes.
50,000 episodes that it's
And
Well,
he has
I
had
haven't
many
seen
That
all
one girl
opportunities.
kissed him in the
50,000.
movie, right?
I don't know.
What?
Did she?
Yeah, the Lugia movie. That one girl kissed him, I think, at the end.
I don't remember, man.
I don't remember that. But
Probably.
I did watch the
Sure.
Pokemon movie, the first one.
What-
That's
yeah, the first
something.
one's all that matters.
Yeah, really.
Have you guys seen that picture where it's Professor Oak and he says, "Hey Ash, is your mom still single?"
Yes.
Catch every
I
Pokemon.
have. Yes.
So I forget why, but I was telling Lauren about the first movie because she wasn't into Pokemon, So I was like, the first movie's great. She's like, yeah, I'm sure. And I'm like, no. So it came on TV.
Tears.
It came on TV. I'm like, we have to watch it.
Nice.
She's like, fine. She's like, Pikachu's cute, so we'll watch it. And like, I don't know if she was really into it, but like at the end, spoiler alert,
man.
Ash turns to stone, and like Pikachu's crying and shit, trying to zap him awake and stuff. Everyone's crying. I look over and she's crying. I'm like,
Tears every time.
I'm like, what's wrong?
Every time.
She's like, Pikachu's so sad.
That was like a real moment, though. Like,
It was a real
That was
moment.
like the shot
fucking
or
cried.
the stone
Mama,
heard across the world.
mama.
Yeah, that was. I remember like.
emotion, except
Yeah,
for
I
Luke. He probably didn't make it that far in the movie.
No, I finished the movie. Shane, thank you. I watched the show. I actually did watch the show for a little bit when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
And then I
had
think
a
it was
fucking
like
argument about Ho-Oh.
Ho-Ho.
First episode, yeah.
Oh.
Someone
I've
was
heard
like,
so many
"That's
theories.
a Firo." I'm like, "No, it's not." And they're like, "It's totally a Firo."
Oh, in the first
I'm like,
episode.
Yeah, I'm like, "That doesn't look like fucking anything." He's like, "It's
What-
totally
somebody-
a Firo." I'm like, "You're
What was the
full of
first
shit."
yeah.
episode?
The very first episode, Ho-Oh was in it.
Where he gets Pikachu and Ho-Ho like
Yeah.
flies across in the rainbow. Someone told me that that's why Pikachu will never die because he was blessed by Ho-Ho. And I was like, all right. No, and that's why Ash hasn't aged because he was blessed to be forever young.
That
By
sounds
Ho-Ho.
like headcanon. So
Yeah, that's
And
like.
I was
bullshit.
like,
I hate it. I hate it when things do stuff and then later try to act like, oh no.
Yeah,
we
like,
planned it.
This was the intention the whole time.
I mean, they totally
Kingdom
planned
Hearts.
Ho-Oh because it looks exactly the same. Oh, Kingdom Hearts is fucking mess.
Yeah.
Like,
They're the kings of that.
the fucking creator of Kingdom Hearts and Hideo Kojima are like, yeah, I totally planned it. It's like, no, you fucking
Yeah.
like none of this makes any sense, and you just kind of ham that shit together till it made sense, and then we just
Yep.
kind of go, yeah, sure, all right.
We kind of just accept it. We say it's Kingdom Hearts.
Well, that's why I hate like those super artsy movies because people watch them and they pick them apart and they're like, this is so and there's so much
didn't
behind
think
it.
this
And then
would
the
go this
director's
far.
just like, yeah, oh that's yep, you got it.
He's like,
Totally just making it up.
We think this movie's about this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Exactly. That's perfect. I can't believe everyone figured it out.
That's why I don't like Terrence Malick movies very much because he does that sort of stuff.
I don't know what that means.
Doesn't matter. Good. You're good.
I feel like I've heard of him.
He did
Is that the
Tree
guy
of
that did
Life.
Mother?
No,
Oh, yes.
that's
he has a new movie coming out that I was.
no Mother. The guy who did Mother is
The guy that did Mother is the guy
Darren
that keeps telling
Aron-
everybody what he
Aronofsky,
meant
right?
by his movie, right?
Who did? It was an Aronofsky.
Aronofsky. That's what I said.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear that. Yeah, he's the one who did Mother. I haven't watched a lot of his movies. It's some new movie.
I like Never mind.
What? What?
I was gonna say a movie of his that I liked, but I didn't really like it that much.
Which one?
I take it back.
Black Swan.
No.
I've never seen that.
I was gonna say Noah. He did Noah, right?
Yeah, he did know.
Yeah.
I've never seen that either.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I
It's
think
okay. Russell Crowe. I mean, whatever.
Well,
I
I
think-
remember that one.
I think Black
just
Swan is
didn't
the
see
only
it.
movie I've seen of his. I think, and even I don't know. I didn't think it was really that good.
Them Oscars.
What? Yeah, that makes the movie good.
I mean, I never saw it, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Award shows in general are kind of.
Oh,
Did you watch the Emmys?
No, I did not.
Good. I didn't either.
I would
I
waste
didn't
my
really
time
care.
with that.
I've never really cared for the Emmys too much because I'm not the hugest TV fan.
I don't care about rich people getting awards. It doesn't matter to
I
me.
love
It doesn't
rich
change
people
my
getting
life,
awards.
so like
I also like poor people getting awards. I
It's
just like people
just-
getting
it's-
awards.
We should make
I
that a
like seeing,
show.
care
I like
if
seeing
people get
people be
awards.
happy. I like seeing
That's what I
people be happy. That's why I like
I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
It's not
I
happening.
care
when-
about my friends, my wife, and my family being happy. Everyone else, I don't give a shit if their life is
I like to
terrible.
pretend I'm friends with them
Like-
sometimes.
Well, that's fair. That's fine.
I'm just kidding.
I have to go.
I think that
My friends in the TV. Sorry, that was mean.
that's fine. That's fine. It's all right. I think that award shows in general are kind of. I don't know.
They're for entertainment. Strictly,
Yeah.
purely. That's what they're for.
Yeah, I mean,
And you shouldn't hold too much weight to it, I think.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, you know,
Except for the Oscars, hold all the weight.
The Oscars are
brothers.
Oscars are okay.
Well, I only say that about the Oscars because it will change people's perception of you. That's the only reason why I say that.
Are you gonna watch, or are you going to try and do a top 10 list this year, Shane? Have you ever done one before?
I've done it a few years, yeah.
I'm gonna try and do it this year. I feel like I've
Top
seen
10.
enough movies.
Top 10 Luke betrayals.
We can do that. We can have a.
Oh, I
top
could do
10
a lot of those just on this
podcast.
podcast. Pull little Luke betrayals.
Oh,
Most
at the
of them
end
will be
the year,
Shane.
We should do top 10. Never mind, that's stupid. Never mind.
No, what?
We can do top 10.
Wait,
for the
no,
year.
actually,
No,
here's the funny part
I was
because
gonna say
whenever
we should do our top 10 favorite podcast episodes and talk about how bad they were. But
it's funny though because
My
it's
top
like
10 is me.
whenever Shane is like, hang on, I need to say something. It's like, no, Shane, hold on. And like when Shane's like, I think, and then no, it's like when Shane goes, I think, actually, never mind. And I'm like, no, wait, what, Shane?
Don't worry
yeah,
about it,
now he
Luke.
wants me to talk.
Sorry, I want everybody to talk all the time.
But yes, I like top 10 lists because I like arguing with people
That me too.
about their list.
Hey,
How their lists are usually
what's a
BS.
top 10 list that we could all do?
We could just do shit from the year. Like, I don't know.
Well, we can't do
Movies.
top 10 Pokemon because
I know
just have to do some
150 of them.
Top 10 Luke betrayals of Pokemon.
What is this Luke betrayal stuff? What does that
There's a
mean?
meme. Top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh,
top 10.
People just say it about anything. Doesn't even have to make sense. If anyone betrays anyone, that's one of the comments.
who's the number one Pokemon? Everyone go.
Ooh. Oh, come on. That's not a question you can just
Charizard.
like
That's a
throw
hard
on
one.
people.
Charizard.
Because in
So
terms of
missing
what?
note.
What are the
Just like
what are we basing this off
the
of?
best one.
Missing no.
Is your favorite Pokemon? Or-
Yeah, you're saying favorite. Who do you think is the best?
100,
like
100%.
looking wise, who's the best?
It's
the best
definitely Magikarp. 100%.
I mean, there's a
Um,
Magikarp Android game that's pretty awesome. You have to train it up so it can jump super high. It's really dumb, but it's awesome.
Sudowoodo.
That one's fucking weird.
I really like.
What's his Mr. Mime? Is that his name? The little funky.
I like the placenta one. That one's cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I really like War Turtle. Like I like his
That was
design.
pretty sweet.
Luke, you should
War
know that
Turtle,
one.
not Blastoise.
No, Blastoise is too fat.
Whoa, that's fattest.
How dare
You
you?
need to not
It is
fat
fat.
shame on this podcast.
No, just kidding.
Shane.
I was always a water Squirtle starter, so I always had
was-
Blastoise,
I was a Charizard starter.
of course.
I was a Charizard.
Typical.
Fire's best.
All of you are so typical.
Oh, Bulbasaur.
Fire was
Thank
hardcore
you,
mode
John.
because the first
Thank
fucking
you.
look. Fire was hard mode because Brock was rock, so it was
Yeah,
fucking
and
hard.
Brock and Missy. Yeah, you had a tough time at this.
I think Bulbasaur because of Brock and Misty.
Easy baby
Yeah.
mode.
So I have a question for you
I'm
guys.
just good at strategy, man.
This is something I
I
was
did
looking
that
at.
too.
Oh. This is something I was looking at this past week, kind of exploring. So how it's like you've got podcasts, you got vlogs, you've got short films, you got all these like different things people can do as a
You got
hobby.
the Cash Me Outside girl.
Shane, what are you talking?
I thought we were just naming things on the internet.
So one of the things that's new on the internet that's kind of gaining a lot of traction that is still growing is live streaming. And I was wondering if you guys have watched any
I feel like
of
that's
the...
saturated.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Yeah, well, Facebook Live has been really taking off.
That's what I mean. Like people
And Twitch and stuff.
doing the in real life streams. That's like a new.
Oh,
Like-
Ice Poseidon.
Yeah, I was watching him, dude, the other day.
If I had unlimited data, I would do shit like that, but I don't. So
It's so weird though. Like the way it works. It's such a weird concept. It's like real vlogging for real, but it's so scary because you never know what could happen.
too young to travel the stars,
Well-
but just right time to watch everyone fucking live their mundane ass lives.
Well, no, honestly, and I don't know if this is gonna sound weird, but I don't really care. One of like my, like I guess, I don't know, my biggest interest. I like getting to like know people, and I kind of always wonder, like, I wonder what this person is doing right now. Like, what do they do during their day? So if people like live stream, like, they're just random, boring life, I would honestly, if I found that person interesting enough, I would watch it probably religiously because I don't know, it's just interesting to get to know someone.
Yeah,
like,
well, I've told people that about vlogs
people
and
doing
podcasts. Like people, like so this is like a new generation type thing because I've got people that are a lot older than me. They're like, "Well, what's your podcast topic?" And it's like, I don't know. Part of the fun is like just listening
Just
to
answer
people
with
talk.
yes. Just be yes.
All of them.
Just answer with listen to it and find out.
Well, like people say that about vlogs. Why would you
Drop
watch
the
a
mic.
vlog of somebody, just a regular person doing regular stuff? And it's like, well, if it's done right, it's kind of interesting
Because
you
people
kind of
experience things that I don't.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we like.
We live in different places, and
Yeah, I like seeing.
I mean, I don't watch vlogs
People
really,
do
but
things.
I get it.
What did you guys think of the last vlog that I did, the fast one?
I didn't watch it.
The canoeing one?
I'll
Yeah,
watch it.
you said you liked it, Shane.
I saw you
Yeah,
guys talking
I mean,
about it,
I
didn't
liked
watch
it.
It's like a faster
It's
paced.
because it's you know what it is too. It's you can watch it and like someone can watch it like on their break at work, or someone can watch it, when they're at their office when they're supposed to be working but not working. You know what I mean? And that's why it's those kind of videos usually do better because you don't have to invest so much time.
Yeah,
I don't have to,
I'm
like,
still
sit
trying to
down.
figure
Like
out.
sometimes, Luke, I have to like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and watch Luke's vlog,
I know my 10. Gotta hit the 10 minutes.
which is nothing
Oh.
wrong with it. Yeah, you do. Though
It's so obnoxious. I've given up on it because YouTube's screwing me right now. So I'm like, fine, I'm just gonna do short
They're
videos.
screwing everyone. So
I know, freaking YouTube.
YouTube
What's
is just,
interesting is like I used to, like I get what you're saying about the vlogs, but like when I was in like middle school, I would find like random blogs, and then I would just read these people's lives.
I had a
and
blog.
I would get like, well, yeah, I mean, I would want to create one, but like it would die within a week or something. you
Oh,
know?
that's mine
I would
did.
just give up.
Mine did.
But
I gave
I was
up.
really into like following these people that didn't know who I was, but I knew a lot about their
Right?
lives.
Isn't there
Sounds so
something like,
creepy.
kind of like cool about that?
I get what
It
you mean,
sounds
though.
Weird.
It's like
Yeah.
I just like following people that don't know I'm following them.
Yeah. It's like you can stalk without stalking.
Well, I think the thing that people like about it is that
That sounds so bad.
it's almost like I don't know. It's gonna sound so.
I don't
cheesy.
promote stalking. I'm not a stalker.
Nobody here
Just wanna say that.
promotes stalking. So, but it's like it's almost like you get to know them at a more personal level. Because if you think about like Hollywood actors, you watch them act, and then you watch them do this stage fakey interview.
Yeah.
That's like like when a lot of actors go on like talk shows, like late night, it's all staged. Like they
Yeah, it's
literally
all like,
have
these are the questions we're gonna
stuff
ask you.
rehearsed. Yeah.
That's
and
why
so,
I like Craig Ferguson so much because he's ripped up his questions and never fucking talked about them. He talked
Did he
about
really?
random shit. Yeah, he was talking about random shit.
Or-
It was amazing.
Or like all the people who will be like, "Oh, don't ask me about this," or "I'm not going to talk about this." I'm like, "Well, then what's the point? If you're not going to talk about anything."
Yeah, well, and like, so that's one of the things I like about Joe Rogan's podcast because he gets like really, really smart people in his podcasts, and then they'll just talk about whatever. And the difference is that when I set up a camera and I point it at somebody, and then I go, "Quick, answer this question right now and be smart," it's like this pressure of, "Oh, I gotta be smart now," and so then you get these smart people that are just kind of like trying to say something really quickly rather than kind of talking to them and learning the way they think and what they say. And I think that's the
Yeah.
interesting side of podcasts versus TV interviews. And I'm thinking that live streaming has like a whole different concept tied to it. I just think
You
it's
can't
interesting.
hide on a live stream.
I know, it's so scary.
It's what it is,
That sounds fucked up.
It's
Because
scary, man.
even on a podcast, you can kind of hide because you can cut things out. But
There was a
live stream is just
Ice Poseidon. So Ice Poseidon's a guy who walks around like LA with a camera and does stuff. And he went to this one restaurant and he was eating food and he had this little camera set up. And all of his viewers, like his thousands of viewers, all started calling the restaurant because they figured out where he was. And so they kept calling and calling and calling. And eventually on the live stream, the owner of the restaurant like walks out and like bends over Ice Poseidon's shoulder and whispers into his ears like, "You better get out of here right now. I'm with the mafia. You better leave right now because they're all calling for you. Get out." Like this is all happening live.
On the live stream.
And you can find that restaurant on Yelp, and there's like a ton of 1 stars on it right now because
That's hilarious.
all the viewers are like, he's in the mafia.
Well, that's what he gets for being stupid.
I know, but like, that's
But what
so
if he's
crazy.
being for real?
He probably
is being
He might have
Then
been.
we're gonna see a man get murdered on his live stream.
I know.
Woo!
Or the mafia finds him.
If Ice Poseidon better live stream his death. Like that's
Did you
why
see the one where
That's
someone
kind of
uploaded a
fucked up.
mysterious
That would be
box?
That's a little,
like,
that's a little,
sensational. That
he'll
would
have
be
to-
sensational.
he'll have
It would be ridiculous.
Dude, he's gonna be dead. He does so many crazy things already. He's gonna set the camera up.
I don't
like,
know
in the
anything
hospital.
about this person.
We don't need to live stream someone's death.
You don't need to,
It's
but
already
he probably
probably
will.
That's probably already happened. Let's be honest.
People have-
Yeah, probably.
Have people?
No, it's true. No, it has.
No, John. What were you gonna say? You said you were about to. You sound really
I
excited.
was just saying, like, someone mailed him this mysterious box, and well, they didn't mail it. They just dropped it in front of his apartment door, and it's a box
Because
filled with
why not?
cement. And then this just weird, USB that he sticks in his computer. Congratulations, you have a virus now. And then he like takes the cement block outside and starts trying to break it open to see what's inside. And it's like, what if that's a bomb?
Oh,
You're gonna die.
He's fucking stupid.
I know. It's so crazy because it's just
You
like,
put the USB in a VM or something like.
or someone sends the
He didn't even stick it in his computer. His friend stuck it in his own computer, and it's like, what the fuck?
It's like a
Why would
yeah.
you trust any of this?
It would either be like a bomb or like you open it and all of a sudden it's like, great, anthrax. Now you're gonna die. Just virus.
Does he get money out of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he went to sleep and left his live stream on. And you know how if you donate a certain amount of money, you can type in a voice chat or you
Yeah.
can make a sound.
Yeah.
So he
I know
went
what
to
you're talking
sleep and left it on and said, okay, I'm going to leave the stream on while I'm asleep and point it towards my bed. And you can send messages or sounds. But he was like, but I'm going to charge you $100 to do it. Dude, he made like $5,000
That's ridiculous.
because people kept trying to wake him up. Like they'd play a sound of gunshots
That's
or
just having
something.
no life.
Or like super loud music through the stream. He made a lot of money, dude.
Does
I
he
would
just
do it.
live off this money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
would.
he's making a lot of money, dude.
Man.
All I have to do is live my life, like legit.
Well, you
live
have to
my
be
life.
pretty,
Yeah,
He's like that movie with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truman Show.
He
Truman
kinda is.
Show. That's fucked up. Man, people know where he lives and shit though. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Nobody has tried to murder him. Like I feel
There-
like he should get out while he can. Like
The
There
mafia
is a
guy
big
probably is.
like issue on YouTube where people go to YouTubers' houses.
yeah, like this is why I don't want to be famous. Like I don't want people trying to be like, I love you, and then
Logan
like
Paul.
murdering me. Like it's so weird, man. I don't know what that
Oh
means.
no,
Did he go to jail?
no.
What happened with this Logan Paul?
I don't know.
Or
if
no,
it was
no, not
or
Logan.
the
Jake
brother.
Paul. Jake Paul
Jake
is
Paul.
like
Oh.
there's a lot of drama going around
He
him.
went to SoFlo's house and put it on YouTube.
Or
Yeah,
not
that dude's
SoFlo. Post Malone. Post Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone.
These
Yeah,
are a lot
he
of
be-
words I don't know.
Oh, I hate Post Malone.
Oh really? I don't know much
Yeah, I
about
actually
him.
talked about him. I talked about him on the last episode of my podcast, and I just can't do it.
It's fine. I don't know
He's
much about
trash.
him. I know
So-
that
Good.
he seems like a nice guy.
His music is trash.
I heard someone say so. Was that Shane or John?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell Brent who Jake Paul and Post Malone are.
Do it.
You don't need to know who Jake Paul is.
Hey,
Your
he's
life
a
is actually
YouTube
probably
celebrity.
better if you
Yeah,
don't know.
he's just like a Viner gone
Got popular through
vlogger.
Vine.
Yeah,
It's every day, bro.
and everyone's like hating on him right now because he's really obnoxious, and so he's just
See
kind
the
of.
dude that got had like alleged allegations against him, like for rape or something. Like a
Sort
tattooed
of.
dude.
No, he's not tattooed.
Okay.
I don't know who that
then
is.
that's the
He did
Some
get
dude.
somebody accused him of something.
It was
His
it him or was
ex-girlfriend.
it
Right?
his like manager or something that was like manhandling a girl, an underage girl in a bar or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, why was she at
That's
the bar?
weird.
Her
Exactly. Anyways, everybody hates him, and Post Malone's a musician
That's
that
terrible.
was on like some H3H3 videos, and he
Yeah.
was talking trash about Jake Paul. And anyways, Post Malone bought some Jake Paul merchandise, and what Jake Paul does is he hand delivers it to Post Malone, but records it and doesn't.
Yeah, actually,
Without
tell
the
Post
well,
address.
to go back. So like,
What?
so Post Malone takes a picture of the merch and puts it on Twitter, like, ha ha ha, look,
Oh, yeah.
bought this merch, just to be kind of funny, because obviously he bought it to like make a video to make fun of Jake Paul. So he starts post, and so then Jake Paul sees the tweet, and then Jake Paul gets this guy's address through the third party system for the merchandise, and then
Yeah.
goes
Oh,
to his
wow.
house personally and films like
That person
his
needs to be
whole
fired.
house and puts it on the internet of him handle. It's like, dude,
And didn't
so then
tell.
you can literally
they
tell
did
where
it.
he lives, and he's like super famous.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's low key famous.
he's
That's
his
kind of messed
his
up.
YouTube videos
He's
get like
far richer
100.
than any of us
Yeah,
will be.
I know.
Yep.
Hey,
His
pretty
videos
rich.
get like 200 million views.
yeah, I know. I'm just making a joke.
Fine.
I didn't see you at Mike's
I don't
party,
care. What?
so I didn't see you at Mike's party. Thought you couldn't
Yeah.
afford the gas.
That's
I
right.
couldn't afford the gas because I was too busy, buying merch for Post Malone.
Shane, what did you want to bring today? We kind of went on a rant and just kept going.
Oh.
And I'm curious.
Everything
I mean,
happened.
I don't really know if we have time for it now, but I was kind of interested because today, I do like preschool and kindergarten in the morning, right? And then after school I do, well, in the afternoon I do after school with like 1st through 5th grade. And so I got to the after school and I guess essentially my boss wasn't there, but normally she comes like a little late because she has to take the kids to the bus, right? No problem. So I'm doing everything, taking attendance, doing my job, and the other person that works with us wasn't there. I was like, all right, so, and I can't really be by myself with 50 kids. 1, for my sanity, and 2, just because it's illegal.
Right.
And,
What?
so then the girl,
Well, you
I just-
need in the school.
can't
I'm
be-
sure
it's
you need to
under
have
ratio.
you need to have
Yeah.
2 adults.
it's not illegal,
Oh,
but it just,
I was like,
It's one of
In-
those
in-
school
in our-
safety
in our
no,
type
I
things.
get that
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
I was. This guy.
yeah, it's not
What?
illegal. So then this other girl, other person comes in, and she's just late. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So 20 minutes go by, and she's like, talking about, oh, where's Bobby? I was like, oh, I don't know. She's usually not this late. And she's like, oh yeah, she said she's not coming today. I said, what? She's not coming? How come nobody told me she wasn't coming? So here I am. I have the kids all in a little group. We just went over the rules, and so we have to like go through the day, right? I'm like, I don't know what to do because I don't know what the plan is because no one told me anything. So,
Rip.
End all be all. I made everything up, and it was fine. because
Wait,
I'm
were you the
I'm
only
just-
one, or did someone show up?
No. There was me and some other person, and
But
then another
but
person.
nobody in charge that knew where things were gonna go was there.
No.
That's fucked
Well,
up.
no. I mean, I know everything, but it's just
I know everything.
no. I do, but it's just
Everything in the world.
What it is she usually like runs like the games and or at least knows what games we're playing,
Mhm.
and like has it all planned out. And so, but she never told me any of that stuff. So I was like, all right, so now I have to come and make up my own games on the spot
Oh,
with nothing that's set up. It was just
Mhm.
an unnecessary stress where you could have just sent me a text message and said, hey, I'm not going to be here today. Can you do this, this, and this, right? So
Mhm.
I kind of wanted to ask, or just for anyone who feels like sharing, what is like a worst, this is not my worst, but what is like the worst or a worst moment you've had like in a job experience? Like that's just really like made you mad.
Oh man, I have the story.
oh man.
Okay,
'Cause I got a kind of good one.
do you remember? Do you know the AMC in Hampton?
Oh no.
AMC 24
Oh.
by Thomas Nelson.
Yep.
Name drops.
Hey.
So when I was 16, I worked there, and it was just like a summer job. Well, I worked there for about a year. I had a class in school that you had to have a job to participate in. Doesn't
Mhm.
matter. So
What?
it was like a get ready for the adult world. Here's his
Work
job.
study kind of
That's
thing.
so weird.
Yeah.
For this class, you got to go get a job. Oh.
Yeah.
You have
Did
to
my
be
mom
employed
call
to take
you?
this
Well,
class.
so like, you're supposed to get a job, but some kid never got a job and he still passed the class. So it was.
Hey, that would have been me.
I
Hacked.
made money off it, and my second paycheck I bought $360, so it was all worked out. But anyway,
Hey.
so, like, you know, I had to work in concessions at the beginning because that's where everyone starts before they can move on to
Right.
the fun jobs like usher,
What?
or cleaning. You have
When
to work
I worked
concession.
at oh,
Well, at least when I worked there.
sorry, I'm bitter about my AMC experience over there.
Did you work there?
For a day, yeah.
Oh.
Only a day.
I got a story about it. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry. Go back
So-
to Brent.
The times when I had to work there before I moved to usher, because shit like what I'm about to tell you, like, you had to make the popcorn and it came with butter and stuff already
Mhm.
kind of in it. Like, well, no, salted, I mean. It's a little bit salted and they could add their own butter and whatever. Blah. And so I had just made a bunch of fresh popcorn and this lady comes up and she's like, can you make some without salt? And I'm like, okay, that's going to take a while. There's a bunch of people behind you, but I can do that, I
Mhm.
guess. She's like, oh, thank you, you're such a... And then, like,
Wait, she wanted no salt on her popcorn?
yeah,
Why
Monster.
come to the movies?
that is not the fucking worst part.
Oh.
So, like, I make it, and it takes forever, and then my line's just getting longer, and, like,
No, I totally suck it out.
she gets it, and then she heads over to the condiments, and she pours a
Salt on it.
shitload of salt on her popcorn.
Okay, I can
I was-
understand that. I can understand that.
Yeah, but like, what the fuck, dude? Like, piece of shit lady. Like,
She
Just
wanted
roasted.
to control her own salt intake.
I know. Well,
well, then don't eat fat foods.
it's
Like,
so
That's what I
kind
said.
make
Why
your
go to
own and sneak
movies?
it in. This was when you could bring your own food to AMC. Just make your own at home. Like,
True.
It's so,
Fuck.
dude. But it would be so
Like-
annoying. Here's the thing. I get the perspective of it, where it's like, you just made my life miserable, and now you're putting salt.
You're
on
doing
it
you're
already?
doing what you told me not to do.
right. And,
Right.
and this, like I said, this was back when you could bring in food openly. So it's
That's
just,
like-
just bring fucking sound from home.
That's what I used to think about, like lifeguards. Like they were like, "Hey, no diving," and then as soon as the like whistle would blow, the lifeguard would jump and they'd dive in. And like,
Well, they're trying
I
to
get
save lives,
no,
Luke.
no, I get it. But like we're talking about Luke's young brain again, where I was like, "That's not fit." They said not to
Luke brain.
do that. Yeah. like look, my black and white brain. Like you said, no diving,
But you said this, so
and
it
then
must
you
mean this.
and then you broke the
You
rules.
broke the rules. That's a good key element for life. That
You
people
broke
break the rules.
rules.
You broke
Why,
the rules. Now
why
I
did
break
you why did you work at AMC for one day, Shane?
I want to hear the
All
story.
right. So I'll make a long story kind of shorter. at
It's
least.
one
So-
day. What? How long can it be?
because
Eight
there's-
hours.
there are reasons why I only work there for one day. But so
Did you work at the same
Um,
AMC?
no. So when I was in New York and I was working at Express.
Oh
good old
no, New
Express.
York.
And yeah, ooh.
Oh
So,
no.
you know, I was trying to get this promotion at Express. Been trying for like a year, right? And they just weren't budging on it, even though they told me I was so great and I'd be so good at it, yada, yada, yada. So I was like, right, well, you know, New York's kind of expensive. And I mean, I make good money here, but I want to make more money so, you know, I can save and actually do stuff. So I was like, I'm going to get a second job. Never said that before in my life. And so I go to my manager. And I'm like, hey, I want to let you know I want to get a second job. Just want to make sure that's okay because I know I'm still committed to Express. Letting you know. And he's like, yeah, I totally support that. Whatever, as long as you can make it work. So I'm like, okay, great. So I apply to AMC. I get the job. I go to the orientation. Then I have my first shift. But there was a lot of scheduling conflicts with Express. So I did my part. He said, as long as you can handle it and make it work. So I made it work. I got all my shifts switched around with people so I could work at both jobs. Then so when I told him this, he was like, no, this is not acceptable. I don't know why you're doing this.
What?
Blah, 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 blah. After he said he supported me getting a second job, right? So he's like cursing me out he's cursing me out in the middle of the store. And
Wait, this is your
so-
boss?
Yeah, I'm manager at Express. Yeah,
Freaking New York.
I don't care for him in any way.
Sounds like a
But
dick. I hope he got
he is.
fired.
He got promoted to a bigger store.
Fantastic.
Sounds about right.
New York.
Exactly. So he basically made me choose between the two, and I got more hours at Express and I got more money. So obviously, whatever, I chose Express. But AMC, just to talk about that for a second, I didn't like it because Brent says he started off at concessions. That was the highest point.
What?
Well, there was like, well, not the highest point. That was like the second or third stage.
We don't have
at this
managers or
AMC.
anything. We just.
And this is the AMC. Well, right.
Yeah,
This
I
is
got
the
you.
AMC in Times Square, by the way, just for
Oh no.
the New Yorkers.
That must be
listening.
the worst. I
Damn.
think if there was an AMC
That's
that I could
tense.
choose as the worst
It wasn't my
AMC
first
to work
choice.
at, it would
Yeah, I
probably
was
be
go,
the one
go bigger,
in Times
go bigger, go
Square.
home. Yeah, go
Right.
bigger, go home. Right.
Oh, a lot of people that probably can't speak English. You got tourists forever.
Wow, that was really
I
fucking
mean,
all
racist.
night-
They didn't, but see,
Not
none of that
racist.
mattered because you know what my job
I'm just
was.
saying, it's never fun when people can't understand you and you can't understand them.
Look, I'm giving you a hard
Dude,
time.
Luke, I
And
worked
the-
in Tourist Central. Trust me, I had so many conversations with Spanish people, French people, Germans, Argentinian people, like
Right.
Right. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I've talked to every race, culture possible, but so AMC. So this is what made me mad about AMC because one, I had to do like the cleaning of like the theaters after the movies. Now
That shit was easy for me.
it was easy. And
awesome.
you know, and the people there were kind of like pretty cool. But what I didn't like about it is that sometimes there was just too much. I say this like I worked there more than one day, but there was like a lot of
overwhelming
downtime.
the one day that I was there.
Right, there was a lot of downtime sometimes in between movies,
Yeah.
and I don't really like that because I like to work, you know. So-
Yeah, like when I had to work at the counter where people were getting their tickets done, that was a fucking nightmare. Like during the week.
No, see, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do ticket sales.
No,
So
but like during the
people
week where
about
there's
movies.
like
Yeah,
hours
it's
between
dead and
people.
slow. Yeah,
Oh man, that was boring.
Yeah. You just
That
sit
was
there.
rough.
yeah.
You just
And so,
spin
I'm not
in
like-
your chair.
I didn't have a chair. I stood.
You just stand and spin around. I don't know.
I stood in my chair.
Hey.
Eh.
So I wasn't the most like social person at the time, so I didn't really like talk to. I'm not going to talk to these new coworkers because they're new. You talk to me, then I'll talk to you, right?
They're all
So-
assholes anyways.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait, no, you're new.
Yes, but not everyone I worked with was new.
Wait, you said
From his
you were.
perspective,
There was
everybody
peop-
else
there
is
are people
new.
who
Oh,
trained
okay.
us,
They're new.
Luke.
They're new
Yeah.
coworkers, meaning you just met them.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I
they're
was
new
like,
to me.
dude,
That's-
you started.
yeah.
When did they start? Like, you started at 8 a.m. They started at 3 p.m. You're like, oh, they're the new guys. I was
Every
trying
day,
to.
sometimes.
Okay,
So
I'm with you.
so I was just a little like bored sometimes, and you would not be the things you'll find that people leave in movie theaters is kind of ridiculous. Like full trays of
no.
nachos. Like you spent $7 and you didn't eat one nacho.
Nah, man, that's not.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, no, I'm sure you've.
I have a pretty
But-
good imagination.
so what
I feel
thing-
like
but-
you could
but
find
the
some horrible
thing-
things.
Oh yeah.
That made me super mad about this whole one day that I worked there. Is that the lady who gave us the T-shirts, our T-shirts, right? I told
Did you
her
have the red ones
what-
or the black ones they have now?
The black ones. The black
Okay.
ones, yeah. I told this lady what size I wanted, right?
Oh no.
So when she hands me the T-shirt bag, it's not the size I asked for. Because I noticed when I tried it on, I said, okay. So I took it back to her. I said, no, I need this size. So, I think I asked for a small, and she gave me a medium. Then I said, no, I need a small. So then she gave me an
First world
extra
problems.
small, right? And at this point, like I
She's
have
trying to teach
like,
you a lesson.
I have such bad anxiety when it comes to talking to people. I said I can't do this a third time. So I had to wear the extra small shirt, which did not fit. Okay.
Like
So
exploding
not
out of the
only
shirt.
am I like I'm
Buff
in
Shayne.
a new like location in this huge AMC. AMC is like 8 stories high.
Oh, I
and
bet. Like at that one.
I'm wearing like this super like tight shirt, and if I was like more physically fit at the time, probably wouldn't bother me as much. But I'm like uncomfortable. I don't know anyone. I said this is the worst, but it was easy. So I'm like, that's not that bad. And then so I never got the right shirt, but I kept the shirt and the visor when I left. I didn't
You
give
weren't
it back
supposed
like
to
I was
keep
supposed
it.
to. I sure did keep it because when I tried to let them
It's like,
know that
I sure did keep it.
No, because I talked to the hiring manager and I said, look, so I don't think my job is like gonna be that flexible with me, like I said before. And he's like, well, just let us know what's happening before we do the schedule. So I'm here trying to like call them. I'm on hold for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, all right, I know this location is big, but you have like 18,000 managers. I know someone can pick up the phone and talk to me. And so I tried calling a few times, and then I thought about going in and telling them I can't work, but I said, what's the point doing that? I got to travel an hour and a half to like tell them I can't work. So I said, screw it. So I just didn't go to my next shift, and I got my little like $40 paycheck or whatever, how much it was, and I put it on my taxes.
I bet that happens all the time there.
In New York?
I bet that happens all the time. People just don't show up.
I bet it does.
I have another AMC story.
Oh, no.
So that's why I only worked at AMC for a day. Because
That's so funny.
AMC stories.
You just like don't show up the next time?
They didn't call me either, so whatever.
Yeah, probably because it's New York. They're just like,
They're probably we hired like
screw
20
him.
new people. We don't care.
yeah, they got a line of
But
people.
it's funny because the general manager, he's actually from Virginia, and he used to work at the AMC at Lynn Haven, and we had a really cool connection with that. So I was like,
Oh,
dang,
the one in New York? The one at
yeah,
AMC?
the general manager of the AMC in
Right.
Times Square used to work at the AMC at Lynn Haven Mall.
Sweet.
I wonder if he's happy.
And I was like, hey, I live there. And that's why he hired me.
And then you just didn't show up the next day?
Nepotism.
Didn't show up the next
There
day.
was
Yeah. I felt so bad, but whatever.
But you got a free hat, so it's okay.
I got a free
Yeah.
hat, yep.
Do you want to hear my other story?
Heck yeah.
So there was one of the nights I was working. It was like a Friday night or Saturday, one of the busy nights, and I was working the main usher booth, taking tickets and shit. So it was
Mhm.
super busy, and all night was just like nonstop. And then towards the end of the night, one of the main theaters, a fight broke out, and I guess a lot of people outside knew that person, so there was like hundreds of people running inside.
Oh,
And like I was told, that kind of stuff, you need to stop. And I was like, nah, I'm not fucking dying for this. Like, so I just watched like hundreds of people possibly get free movies in the chaos, and it was crazy, but it was awesome because I was like, well, I'm getting paid to stand here and be terrified.
so they were all running into the theater to go check?
Yeah, to watch the fight and participate, I assume.
That's actually really smart. Like, if there was a fight going on, everyone was running in the theater, I'd just mob with them.
Yep, because it's
Just
like
run into a movie.
I'm 17. I'm not stopping shit, so
They really, you don't
fun.
pay me. It's like, I am not a bouncer.
I get paid $5 an hour. I do not get paid enough for this.
Wow, $5 an hour.
I don't.
Yeah, I got paid under minimum wage because I could see movies for free.
What?
That was the trade.
Oh,
Did
not
you
gonna lie.
did you
Legal.
come up with that, or was that their idea? I
That
feel
was
like that
their
was their
idea.
idea.
That was their idea. I didn't do
So-
that.
It's so stupid.
true.
Oh,
I didn't fight it either because I'm like, well, I'm fucking whatever.
yeah, you're a kid. You don't know.
Now I've been like,
Fucking
what
whatever.
is this? What? Yeah, exactly. My voice had broke at 17.
So you're like
did.
this little pitiful. Oh, I mean, they just said that that's what I
yeah.
work for.
I guess that's okay.
Well, it's like they're like, would you like $5? You're
My dad
like,
says I need a job, so I'll take it. Whatever. I don't care.
it's almost like you're like, oh, I want this job. They're like, well, will you do it for $5? I don't really think I think I should get paid more. No, we think you should get $5. Okay.
Okay.
Just bend over backwards. All right.
Zero
It's like-
stand up.
Can I pay you to work here?
Oh, also, speaking of nasty stuff people left behind,
Oh no.
like condoms was kind of common.
That's
They
so
were not.
Did I
ratchet.
just hear
Never saw any of
condoms?
those.
That
Yeah,
is
you did.
so ratchet, man.
People would
Oh.
have sex in the back of the
Which
theater.
I don't
Back in
understand.
the row.
Like, why?
It's exciting.
Because
I
they're-
mean, like I feel
well,
like it's become. It used to be
fear of
like
getting
it
caught.
happens a lot in movies, right, where people do that. But the fact that a lot of people do it in real life, it's just I'm like, why?
it's kind of weird.
It's exciting.
Like, in a,
It's exhilarating.
Yeah,
In a
I
movie
mean, I
theater-
can understand
John,
the excitingness
is this,
of having
uh,
sex in public,
never
but at a movie, why you're basically paying to have sex?
yeah, watch the movie.
I
Go do
mean,
your stuff later.
At this
Yeah,
point,
do it after the
movie
movie.
theater is a prostitute, right?
What?
What?
No, wait.
You're paying to have
Wait,
sex?
what?
I don't know.
No, because
It's a hotel.
he's
Well, no,
saying
you're
no
buying
because
the
he's
movie
saying
It's a love hotel.
if if I pay to watch a movie, I want to watch the
We'll
movie.
watch the movie.
Or you could turn around and watch the people having sex in the back of the theater.
So
I mean, not gonna lie.
So to bring back what we were talking about earlier, I can hear my Alexa playing music.
Wait, did you set it off?
Or it was just like, yeah.
Did you accidentally set it off?
Oh,
Yeah.
he said Alexa play Coldplay.
Yeah.
Is it
It's like playing music.
Coldplay?
I don't know what it's playing right now. Hold on, let me see.
Hopefully
Like
it's
on my
Coldplay.
app. It didn't buy
Coldplay.
anything though. I turned that off ages ago.
Oh.
I turned that off like ages ago.
What if it bought it? Wait, what did John? Oh,
Dude,
what if it
that's
bought the
dangerous.
lube?
Oh gosh, that'd be funny.
No, I didn't do that. I
I
literally
wish
went
it
and
did.
checked my Amazon just to make sure, but no, I didn't do that.
I only wish it did.
Oh, that's funny. I can't believe we're getting pretty good at these, like bringing it back around at the end.
It's
For these
playing old time
podcasts.
religion, onward Christian soldier. That's the only thing it picked up. Hold on, that's it. Like, how was that?
It was
Very
only
classic
hearing you.
piece of
Oh.
music.
Yeah, I heard, "Hey Alexa, play Christian." So that's what it's doing.
Christian.
Yep.
When did you say Christian?
I didn't. It's just that's what it understood.
Christian Weston Chandler.
I guess Alexa's just not really that great. Isn't that right?
No, she's kind of deaf.
Yeah.
I apparently have a search that says I'm sad to leave my children, and Alexa said,
What if that was that Alexa? Maybe she was talking about like the other echoes that were in the
No,
box
wait,
with her.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
It says I'm sad to leave my children. She responded with, "I'm sorry to hear that."
Nicer than serious.
Where did this how did this happen?
This is no,
Maybe this is
super
when she
old.
was still in the box.
This is super old. Lauren might have said it just to see what she would say. So like if it. Oh man, that's funny.
Oh,
Holy shit, that's awesome.
that's so random.
Yeah, I can't believe that's the only thing I heard. That's funny though.
I know. You could have ended up with a lot of boxes.
No, like I said, I disabled that.
You shut
So
that- you shut that
you
down.
Can't, yeah, you can't buy through my Alexa. It won't do it.
Yeah, because that's kind of stupid. Because I
'Cause,
could
you
just
know-
walk over to someone's house, just order
Yeah,
stuff.
that happened. Some toddler was doing that. It was just buying a bunch of toys, and the parents were like, "Where the fuck is this coming from?" And the kid's just like, "I'd like an action figure, Alexa."
Yeah, he was like, I was just
She's like,
praying to
"Okay."
my. I
He
was
said
just praying.
Alexa's the new Santa.
Yeah, really. He was like, I was just praying to my God, Alexa, and
That's right.
I
stuff
was
just kept
praying
showing
to
up.
My God, Alexa.
Dear Alexa, I can't even find the setting where I turned it off.
Oh,
Just making sure I did that. I don't have the orders, but it's just making sure.
just want to make sure you don't end up with a bunch of boxes tomorrow.
Mhm.
That's understandable.
Oh God, you can turn on notifications for when you get orders. Yeah, I just want to hear a random voice in my house.
Yeah, you're.
Hey, you
well,
got something?
Or you're like, oh, imagine if it was like you got notifications for what people ordered through your Alexa, and so you were at work, and then all of a sudden your phone starts going off, and someone's in your house like ordering stuff on your Alexa.
Oh,
Oh,
it's 'cause calls are coming from inside the house.
yep. Oh, that'd be pretty scary. Okay, guys, I think we should wrap up this podcast. So,
Yay!
plugs. Brent.
Nope.
John.
John, when's
no.
this vlog coming?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you
Actually,
just
you know
add
what?
a
Know what
camera?
we're gonna do? Know what we're gonna do? Yeah, did you get the camera? We already have
I
a
didn't
camera.
buy it yet, but I'm gonna get the RX 100 Mark III.
Okay,
Heck
well,
yeah.
when you buy it, I'm going to put gas in my car, and I'm going to drive to some undecided location, and we're gonna make your first vlog. So.
I thought he was going to say, and you're going to give me that camera.
And you're gonna give me that camera.
And maybe Mike will be there too to chug a gallon of milk.
Yeah, guys, go meet up. It'll make me really happy.
We
if you guys
are.
meet up.
You know, we're busy, Luke.
Joke's on you, Luke. We've already met.
We're like adults. Yeah, we actually have like.
We actually
get
knew each other.
breakfast, like,
We knew each other
every
before.
weekend.
We knew each other before
Yeah.
we knew you.
We're like childhood friends, Luke. What are you talking about?
We have
So-
matching tattoos.
so Shayne.
Yeah, so you can check out the other podcast that I do, which is called Pop Talk, which is also on SoundCloud at Pop Talk Podcast. Some cool, exciting things happening with that.
You just recorded an
Which I'm
episode
not-
today, didn't you?
Yesterday we did, which was actually pretty fun. So that one should be coming out this weekend. There's like about 3 new episodes since the last time I talked about this podcast. So there's some stuff out there. It's pretty, I don't know, it's entertaining if you like, that kind of stuff.
It's like music. It's any sort of music. It's always fun to
Yeah.
keeping up
exactly.
with stuff like that.
Yeah, which, I'm a super huge fan of. I drop a lot of facts, so, if you ever want some facts about music artists or songs.
That's right. Do you want to impress
whatever.
people at parties?
Yeah,
Well,
if you
you
want to
can
know
do that if you
what
listen
song was
To the
number
Talk
one in the
podcast.
country, like in 2005, I got you.
Just walk up and say that to people. Hey,
Yeah.
do you know what the number one song in 2005 was? What was it actually?
Well, the number one song like for the entire year was "We Belong Together" by Mariah Carey.
All right.
Nope, don't know that song. That's
Now
fine.
you guys can impress your friends.
So yeah,
This
just
is
check
why
that
pop
out.
music is terrible.
I'm not gonna. I have no comment. But but yeah, so that's my play. I do have there's things that I'm working on that will be coming.
I'm waiting, Shane. I'm waiting for him. I'm excited.
Me too. But I've learned that developing things before putting them out might be a good idea. So I'm not stressing out about it too much.
Yeah, just don't develop forever. That's the only thing.
Well, yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
good.
trust
It's
me.
good to plan it out, but just
That's like
know
my book that I've been writing since high school.
A
Right.
manifesto.
it's like.
Wow.
So all I was gonna say
It's pretty good
was
too.
no. I was gonna say no when you take your time to develop it, but know when.
Yes, but know when you have to just.
Because eventually you have to go. Okay, it's good enough. We gotta go. That's the
Yeah.
thing I tell people.
Yeah, I agree.
I do have a shout out.
What? What is it?
What is
As
it?
of Friday, it's my birthday.
Yay.
Wait,
One year
as
closer
of
to
Friday?
dying.
Oh, like tomorrow. I mean today.
Oh,
It's today.
Oh, sweet.
Friday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
tomorrow.
Woo.
Tomorrow?
Woo!
No,
God,
today.
Ricky screwed it up.
Whenever
Today's
you
tomorrow,
listen to
yesterday.
this,
birthday!
whenever you listen to this, just say happy birthday to John. So,
Oh,
At the end of the podcast.
I get
Thank you
what
very
you're
much.
saying because it's.
yes.
God damn it, Luke.
We're not trying to break the fourth wall, Luke. Come on.
I
Or
literally
are
talk
we?
to the audience every. Okay.
I know. I said we're not. You can, but we're not.
You can do whatever you want.
Well, happy birthday, John.
But
Thanks,
not
buddy.
Are you doing anything? Oh, we'll talk about it afterwards. Never mind.
Anything more that you wanted to say, Shane, before we wrap this up?
No, not right now. No.
Okay, so I have like 2 new videos. I actually just released another video an hour ago. So,
I saw that.
Now it's gonna
FYI,
be 25 hours ago.
I'm
Well,
like,
I didn't see the video.
oh, that's
but-
true. So I'm trying to release shorter videos and release more of them because I'm getting annoyed at the YouTube algorithm. I can't figure it out. And so instead of spending all this time on a big, long, massive video that a lot of people don't watch, I'm just like, let me make these shorter, more complete videos. I'm just trying it. The whole thing about YouTube is you have to
I think
adapt
it's a
or
good
die.
idea.
And so I'm just kind of trying new things. So
Ride or
anyway,
die.
check out like I've released 4
Support
videos
these
in the
new
last
things.
couple weeks. So check them all out. They're all really good. I work hard on every single one of them. You can follow me on
That's
Instagram
true.
at Luke Roxwood. You can,
I
also
can vouch.
follow my Twitter. That's right. Shane watches me edit them, right?
Yep. That live stream.
I thought about doing that at one point, live streaming a video edit. So anyway, any of those things, you can follow me on those. Make sure you listen to our other podcasts. They're all really good. We all work really hard on them.
Woo.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Except Michael. Just kidding.
Yeah.
He's okay.
That's it. We're done. I'm waiting.
Yay.
All right.
Goodbye.
Outro music.
Bye.
Peace
Outro.
out,
Outro
people.
music.
Thanks for listening.
Intro,
Thanks,
outro
everybody.
music. Bye. Have a
Bye.
good time.
Digimon's better than Pokemon. Never forget.
Sudowoodo is
facts.
the best Pokemon, though.
I mean, it's debatable.
Fade out.
Stop. We're done.